Come to our today's class. In the previous class, we've seen how to interact with various data, both our inbuilt data and also our own data that we've collected from the fields. So what did we get to understand or to learn from the previous that in order to access the unbuilt data, you just uh, type data and opening and close bracket, you try run that code, control enter, and this what you'll get. They are into two. The first package is the dataset. The other package is the outreach. On our previous classes that you'll be learning, will interact with the outreach. And how do you get the outreach? You come to the package that is down the environment where you can see my cursor blinking. Click install, then you type the outreach. Remember, if you don't install this package, you see there are 10,000 plus packages. So if you don't, it will willing to work for you. So then you click install, you pick the outreach install. For my case, I'm not able to install because it's already there. So having done that one, you also need to understand that they are very specific call. You have to ensure your environment is very clean, your console is very clean. Because if you don't do that, you're going to work with the wrong data. And you do that, you type lm into bracket list equals, then ls into brackets, then you enter, then you also type another code called cat as it is, called gc before you go to cat gc, then opening and closing brackets, then you go to cat opening and closing brackets. Within it you put the double quote, shift the double quote. Within the double quote you put the slash, then f, then lastly you put the ls. Then the point of all this opening and closing bracket is to ensure that you are not dealing with another data. Because remember, in the outreach package, you'll be interacting with this data called the wage 2. As you can see, let me see this wage 2 as you can see from the highlight. So let's select this item. Our main focus today will be to see how we can load very specific data from the package. And also the next class, we may also look into now do exploring this data. How can you get the mean and so forth? So first thing first, so what do you do? Remember in the previous class, we said for you to attach that data or to ensure that you are calling the specific data, you just type data into brackets. Within it, our data will be wage 2, and you can see it here because it's in the own range. You remove the double quotes, because when you put the double quote, you order a given meaning. Then you want to attach. So which data are you attaching? We are attaching the double quote, then you type the wage 2. It's here. So when you run all this, let's separate the first one with the second. When you run all this, you're going to, let's see what will happen. Control enter. You've seen on the environment, remember environments, it's our camera, we're able to see the history and also what is happening. This data wage 2 has 935 observation and has 17 variables. These are the variable black, education, experience, and so forth. So kindly get to join the next class, because in the next class we now be looking at now exploring this wage 2 which you've already attached. And for me, and in the next class, it's bye bye for now. Thank you.